Rashtak and Arcelia dive into the icy waters around this temple of the Water Lord, finding this underwater tunnel. Rashtak, I know Arcelia disrobed. Have you taken off all your stuff as well?
Yes, I put everything in the bag of holding.
Okie doke. You splash into the icy water, and there's very little light here. Arcelia is trying to guide you, sort of pointing, and you are feeling along these icy walls. Arcelia pulls you up through a hole up above in the ice. You break the surface and immediately try to get out of the frozen waters. Looking around, nets, hooks, and spears lie scattered about this small chamber. In the southern corner, a circle of, you see this circle of ice that you just managed to come through. Arcelia kind of looks around and says, "So, what now?"
Is this a nice fishing hole?
I think so.
There may be people close. I think we warm first and take a quick look around.
Okay. Do you have any way to warm us up?
I could start a fire.
Nothing else magical, though?
I could warm bits and pieces of clothing, yes. I pull out my clothing and begin to prestidigitate. Which light
absolutely.
bulk can be warmed, cleaned.
Absolutely.
It's slow, but it does work.
Yeah. Well, it says that this is 2 actions to do.
It's a 2-action cast, yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it takes that long.
No, it's a pound basically of material I can warm.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of making the clothes like fresh out of the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
Which does kind of warm you up rather quickly. And you had Arcelia's clothing as well in the bag, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And her armor, everything.
Yeah. So slowly but surely, you start warming up a little bit and putting your clothes back on, which takes you a few minutes. That's a lot better.
Yes. If they fish here, they may frequent here on a schedule. No, maybe only once or twice a day.
Maybe.
I will look to see if I can get an idea of how many frequent here. And I'm going to start looking for tracks.
Okay, make a survival check.
13, but I will keep it.
Okay. There's some wooden slatted boards that are forming paths in and out of these rooms. You can tell that there is like another larger open space to the west of you right now, and it's very dark in here. Are you wearing your goggles?
Yes, those do give me a +1 to perception, and I have to use a spell that's attached to it once a day to give me night vision.
Okay.
I've not turned that on yet.
All right. Fair enough.
So it is still pretty dark.
Okay. So yeah, it's super dark in here then. You can't really see much beyond the hole in the ice here. But there are these wooden, like, sort of pieces of driftwood that have been tossed down on the ground. You know, in those kind of in icy environments, or just like in really dirty environments, people might throw down some planks of wood to just give you some traction.
Yes.
That's obviously what seems to have been done here. They're placed around in kind of like a path, and you can see them in your immediate area. But other than that, you don't notice any tracks.
Hard to tell. There was one major room up ahead, yes, just hard. I can't really see into it due to the lighting. An open area you mentioned?
Arcelia sort of moves to the corner to get a look around, and okay. Arcelia is rolling. Well, I'm rolling pretty well for Arcelia so far. Got a +13 to perception. Jesus Christ. Okay. So Arcelia says, there are paths with wood on the ground. There's more ice and some broken up water flowing about. I don't see anyone walking around or anything, no. The next room over. What are those? Look like figureheads? Maybe like a dozen of them.
Like 4 ships? That size?
Yes.
Trophies, perhaps? If there are stranding ships here?
Maybe.
Do we stay here and meet them in between, or swim back? I think entering this way may be our best idea, though. Many won't expect from here.
It's better than going through a front door, I think.
Yes. I don't know if we should both swim back in case there is a complication. Unless we want to both go and then bring everyone.
Maybe let's go together then. Put the clothes back in the bag of holding, and we'll do the same thing for everyone.
Yes. Yes. I think that is well. All right. I begin to put my robes in the bag and take Arcelia's and help her with her armor. Speed up the process.
Okay. Another few minutes pass. The rest of you are just kind of waiting for all of this to happen.
Do you think they drowned? Surely not, right?
No.
Well, not the lizard anyway.
It's been probably about 10 minutes.
What do you mean? So you think Arcelia drowned?
Maybe. Can she breathe underwater?
I don't think so.
Now spend your time worrying. We need to conserve our warmth. We'll be back soon.
Do you not like this?
Please give me a fortitude save, Arashtak.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that lizard will be fine.
As Karun says this, bursting forth from the frozen waters, Arcelia and Arashtak make their way back onto the ice near you.
Good. You are unharmed, both of you?
Yes, it is cold, and I proceed to prestidigitate again. For both of us.
What did you find? A way in?
Yes, actually, a back way. That is an ice fishing tunnel, I believe. We found tools and such of the inhabitants there, but no immediate tracks. Also, Celia spotted figureheads, maybe collected from ships they have procured. Maybe carving them if they are seafaring, unsure.
So you're telling me that we're going to have to go for a swim?
I think it is the wisest over the front door, yes. We have a good
Question.
solution.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. What's your solution?
You need to strip down to your underclothes or less, and we will all swim. I can warm and heat up your clothes on the other side.
Question. Do you suppose there's enough raw material here on the ship to create a small diving bell?
So, at the moment, you're not on a ship.
Oh, sorry.
You are. It's okay. You are at this maybe half a mile away, or a mile away from where the ghost pirate ship was.
So we have no access to materials?
Correct.
Well, perhaps,
I don't think so.
You don't suppose that that since my alchemist fire in splash damage mode does not apply damage to my teammates, you don't suppose it could provide warmth?
I believe that
Which one of you would like to be the test subject for this?
I believe we should go inside the hole and swim as fast as we can, and then worry about warmth after.
Because I've got one right here. I can.
Do you have any sort of tinctures for breathing underwater or anything of that nature? Any? Be able to do something like that?
Well, I have a cheetah's elixir. Tastes quite nice, like blue raspberry. Would you
Do
like
cheetahs
some?
swim well?
No, but they are very quick. Maybe.
This swim is rather short.
Oh, all right. Well, why didn't you lead with that?
Celia went with me. I assumed if she could, you would be fine.
The most
I am a
difficult,
horrific swimmer.
the most
With
difficult part
armor.
is when you first jump in. That's when you.
I start stripping down.
That's when you want to sort of let go of all the air that you've held for your breath.
There's nothing wrong with this. Common practice amongst other tribes. I will strip down and I will be fine in the water. I've become accustomed to it.
I'll take your clothes and put them in the bag.
Maybe we could bring anybody along with a rope that has trouble swimming.
Yes, I could easily pull someone.
Yes, please.
Your armor?
I'll
I will
handle
not
this
pull a
stuff.
rock, Yara.
I stripped. I'm going completely naked.
Yeah.
Only because I don't want my cloths to be wet.
Yeah, you don't want your clothes to be wet. That's the most difficult part.
Pull you down.
Fuck. And I'll strip as well.
There's just like a silhouette of Arcelia and Malavik, like just shadowed. You just see them both like naked doing that, like I'm ready for anything pose.
I'm just heating my body up with my internal fires.
I will not be stripping.
You're gonna go in like that.
You are confident you can swim with that?
Yes, I think so.
It will be exceptionally cold and potentially difficult.
Yara, would you like to be in between Arcelia and I?
I believe Rashok is pulling me with a rope. Is he not? Or is someone else pulling me with a rope? Somebody just pull me with a rope!
It doesn't sound pleasant, but fine. And I'll body heat's the best type of heat. And I'll just
Nobody wants a taste of this.
No. I mean, they may. I do not.
I swim
Well, for
just
me-
fine.
You're gonna take one of the cheetah elixirs? Okay.
You see my lips a little stained blue. Oh, my heart! My tiny elfin heart!
I'll ask once again. You sure you do not want me to oyster you through the water?
No,
Ew.
I'm fine. Oh, I feel as
Yara?
if I could. Oh,
Whatever will get me the fuck back in my clothing, and I will cup my hands, and I will say a small little prayer to Phrasma. Phrasma, I do not ask you for anything other than please to get me through this very, very fucking quickly. This is horrific, and I will give myself guidance.
I'll just grab onto Yara and hold on to her and get ready to jump in. I move the same speed as I do on land. So with Yara, can I sudden charge through the water?
No.
Fun. Okay.
That's why I was going to pull her, because I'm the only one with swim speed.
No, you're not.
You have swim too. Naturally,
Swim,
not just with sudden
climb.
charge.
No.
He's got a feet.
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't we all have feet? Sorry.
Not for free. All right. I'll Yep. Okay. So I'll ask. I'll ask again. Do you want me to hoist you through?
Yes.
I'll take Yara in arms, and I'll. Do we just follow Arasak? Are you going to lead the way, or is it just one shot?
Celia and I will, yes.
Then let's go now.
I dive in.
I don't think Yara's gonna make it.
I'll let go. I'll have the rope just in case anyone needs it.
Wonderful, thank you.
Arcelia
I'll jump in.
jumps in. Since Arcelia has ridiculous vision, will lead the way. And
I have ridiculous vision too. I'm just kidding, I don't. All right, so I'll grab Yara and say 1, 2, and then I'll jump in on 2.
okay.
Karun is perfectly still except for the twitching in one of her eyes. All right. Jumps in.
Sure. Okay. Now Arcelia has a rope for anybody that needs assistance with this. I'm gonna need fortitude saves from everybody. This is for the cold water. So if you have any bullshit against the cold, it would be taking place here.
My body is real hot right now.
20.
Internal fires. I crit that shit.
Right. I'm just making sure I can use guidance on a fortitude save, which I will.
17. I think we're gonna re-roll Arcelia's.
15.
Celia had 1 hero point. That is now gone.
Roll again.
Okay. Let's see. Yara, you have a 14. We got a 19
15.
from Karun. Oh, 15, sorry. 26 from Araschak. 34 from Malavik. Okay. Yara, as everyone makes it through, you are so cold. It has been exceptionally difficult to make it through this holding your breath, not losing your breath when you hit that icy water. That was the real... It's not that far of a distance. You could almost definitely hold your breath for that length of time, but trying to keep your breath in when it's that cold is extremely challenging. You are now fatigued. But you all make it through.
We are all fatigued?
No, Yara is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll immediately start pulling out clothing, Yara's first, and begin warming it. I'll follow up with Karun, since Karun is wearing the clothes already.
Yes.
Saved you a step.
I think you saved yourself one.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm thinking 5 different steps ahead right now.
Yes. I'll take the time. It'd probably be 5-6 minutes with all of us for me to warm everything.
Okay. Okay. Which order do you warm everybody's clothing in?
So it was Yara, Karun, Arcelia, Malavik, and then myself last, since, while there are clothes, I don't need them for anything.
Roll me a d6, please.
Three.
Okay. You said Yara, Karun,
Yes.
and then who was third?
Arcelia.
Arcelia. Arcelia, Yara, and Karun have warm clothing on. Arashtak and Malavik, you have the clothing on, but you have not been warmed up yet. As you are doing this, Arcelia says, "Shh. I hear something."
I prepare an alchemist fire. I just have it.
Is there any sort of cover nearby?
The room has a fairly large opening. It doesn't have a door. Lots of driftwood appears to be the main source of building material for this temple. So a lot of stuff is haphazard. This isn't like a properly constructed building. The room that you're in is about like 20 feet, and it's not really a rectangle per se. It's a bit more oddly shaped. There's bits here and there, but there's nets and there's like fishing equipment. There's not really a lot to cover you. You can try to go into the room with the figureheads. That's potential cover.
Well, I'm looking to everyone else and raising my shield just in case. Do we want to move into that room instead?
What do you think it could be?
Sounds like footsteps.
Yeah, it's obviously footsteps. Is it a threatening footsteps, or should we just say hello?
What does
It sounds loud.
footsteps sound like?
Like loud, scary monsters.
We just broke in the back way of a temple. They will not be friendly.
Well, let's go to that. We'll go hide.
So what am I doing currently? Am I trying to put on clothes? I mean, my armor?
Yeah, you're
or
putting
what
your shit on. Yeah. You and Arashtak.
Malavik.
Arashtak is last because he's warming up everybody's stuff. So Arashtak doesn't have anything on.
I'm just nude.
Oh, am I naked? Because if I'm naked, I'll stand in front in glory.
I mean, you're in the process of putting your
Roll
stuff
for
on.
intimidation.
Okay.
Instead of raising my shield, might I be able to assist one of my compatriots in getting dressed to quicken the pace here?
Sure, you can absolutely try.
All right.
I will go into the room to hide.
Okay. Haroon, give me a stealth check.
Oh no.
Okay.
One with the shadows. Like the wind, she's
Sort
gone.
of. All right, son. We need to get these robes on you. Come.
No, I'm fine. Deal with
Why don't let them walk in on you naked?
I will get robes on later. They have no function.
Haroon, you rush past. You see a bunch of these figureheads, and you just try to find a space in between them where you can hide. And as you do, what you have elven bullshit. So you're you have decent vision. I think it's low light for elves.
I have low light vision, yes.
Okay. You see, as you are hiding, you see more of these Draugr that you saw previously. They look like, just sort of like humanoid, obviously undead creatures that have like great axes and this sort of shambling type of gait to their movement. They're moving along these planks in the ground. It looks like they are headed for the room with the ice fishing hole.
But they are not focusing on me or my compatriots.
It doesn't seem like they've noticed you yet.
Right. Then I will continue hiding.
Okay.
I'm almost done putting this on. You can go hide now. Thank you.
Right.
I'll dart with Yara, but I'll be behind.
I'll follow if they're moving into the other room.
Okay. Arcelia says, maybe we should try to reason with them.
So we're not hiding.
I could be the voice of reason, if need be.
Yes. All right, fine. We'll try talking.
All right. I will move in the back in case they are hostile and do just that.
Well, we're all going to hide, but if we need someone to speak, I can walk out or Arcelia, one of us.
Are we hiding or speaking?
I'm quite good with my words as well. Any three of us could. We'll be fine.
Haroon, you can see that they are getting close to... They are in the room with the figureheads right now.
Did they see... Did my compatriots see me? Am I between them somehow? Or am I so good at hiding that I am also
You ran into the other room and you went to the figureheads. I mean, you can probably... Anybody that doesn't have shitty vision probably would have seen.
Then I will just motion to my compatriots like, shut up, look with your eyes. Your special eyes, look.
Do we see anything?
Arcelia is holding up two fingers.
I mean, I can see with dark vision. Did I see anything?
Yeah, absolutely. You can see these Draugr figures approaching.
Okay, then I'll grab hands and try to get to a spot where we could either ambush or let them pass.
Okay.
I just don't explain to anyone what it is because we don't have time. So I'll just explain on once we get to a spot.
Okay. I'll follow. Yes.
The rest of you, I need stealth checks.
20.
17.
Ooh, I'm gonna reroll. I have points. All right, there we go. Okay, 18. Jesus. It's almost weird to see a 2.
Yep.
Muscle mommy.
Arcelia's kind of like looking around, and she puts her hand up against the wall to try and like lean back. And as she does, some of the driftwood gives way.
I am just staring at her with my mouth agape.
Her hand is like in the wall, and she's looking like frantically and like getting her hand out of the wall. And you see the Draugr begin to rush towards the room, Karun. Let's bring you all over here.
Maybe I can speak Necril to them.
Let's bring you over here. Let's see, Karun, I'm gonna do this because that's not working. And Rashtak is gonna see jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we need this.
Should we roll for initiative?
Yes, please select your tokens and roll for initiative. I'm fixing yours right now, Karun.
Stealth based, I am assuming?
This is stealth based, yes. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
I can't see shit.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. We need a roll from Arcelia.
Damn, Malvik has 88 HP? Ooh.
Hmm?
Oof. Oh no.
Wow.
Arcelia.
Oh no. Oh no. I guess it makes sense based on the last roll. Okay, and these guys are doing perception initiative. Okay. Let's see. Karun, you are first in the list here.
Can I still see the Draugr?
Yeah, you should be able to. Can you not see them?
I'm just having a little difficulty.
Let's move you here.
Oh, I see. They're right there,
Yeah.
right next to me.
Yeah.
Very well. Do we know anything? Have we established anything about the Draugr? Are there weaknesses that we should exploit, or?
Arcelia did exploit vulnerabilities versus them previously in previous encounters, and mentioned that they have negative healing. The Draugr are weak to positive energy, and they are immune to death, disease, paralyze, poison, and unconscious. So death effects, I should say, not death.
All right. So, they're not immune to fire?
Nope.
And to my knowledge, they will not be healed by it?
Correct.
Then I will let loose Alchemist's Fire. Directly in between them. Actually, because it's so close, I'll just do it right here to the one closest to me. And then the splash damage will affect his compatriot.
It will do better for you if you aim in between, or if you
alright,
aim at the
that.
further one, because you take a melee penalty if you throw that close.
Very well. Then I will throw in between.
If you throw, so if you aim at this one, because your range is 10 feet on that, right? For your splash damage.
Yes.
So if you aim at this one, that's your best bet. Because if you hit him, then you can your full damage, or you can do your splash damage. If you aim in between, it would just be splash.
Then I will do that.
Okay. Okay. 15 is not a hit. So the fire spreads out as this napalm-like substance covers the Draugr as they are rushing towards that room. And that will deal 4 damage from your intelligence, right? Your intelligence mod?
Yes, 4.
Okay. Okay. I also need you to make another roll for me. Please make a dexterity roll. Okay, good enough. Anything else on your turn?
I will take cover beneath the thing I'm hiding under, and this is greater cover, yes?
Definitely not. This is just regular cover. I mean, it's a figurehead. It's for a ship. It's not really the best cover.
Not even if I crouch real small?
No. It's about the size
Very
of a
well,
person.
then I will
mean,
take
it's about the size of
baby
like.
cover for tiny babies. Then
Good try.
and
Though.
end my turn.
Good try. Greater cover is basically if you're like behind a wall.
Got it.
Okay. Malavik, it's your turn.
I'll dart my eyes left and right. And I will move up. Actually, I don't need to move. Oh yeah, that's 5 right there. Okay. I will start off with raging, but I won't scream it out. I'll just hold it in.
A little squeaker of a fart that gets pushed out.
Yeah. Exactly. As I'll run up, and I want to take my sword and use it as piercing and go through the Draugr.
Okay.
24.
24. That is a hit.
Crap damage. Alright, and then what I would like to do is to push it in further.
I'm so sorry. I have to retcon. I'm so sorry. Karun, they are actually resistant to fire. Did you want to use your the shadow one instead?
Yes, absolutely. I will be using the less dread ampule instead.
You specifically asked is the only reason I'm doing that. So
Okay.
Same thing happens. Same damage. Just switch them around. Sorry.
Very well.
And Malavik, 24 to hit is a hit.
Yes.
14 slashing damage.
That should
You
be
said you're doing
piercing,
piercing?
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot I have to change it.
Yep.
It's piercing. And with that, my last action, I'm gonna flavor text this, and you tell me if I can do this or not. Since there's a wall right behind this Draugr, can I push my sword into the wall and have it count as a grapple?
Not as a freebie. You can do it. You can flavor an action that way.
That's what I mean.
If you'd like to grab
I have
it.
one action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Give it a try. Athletics check.
Athletics.
Pretty
22.
good. Pretty good. That is a success.
Right. So I pin it to the wall. And then I'll look at Arcelia.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
The Draugr's turn. Okay. The one that is near you, Karun. Does not notice where you are. And will rush towards this person that has just impaled the other Draugr. And will try and strike
Stupid
you.
puppet.
Okay. Malavik, you see this other Draugr rushing towards you. Again, you do not have all of your stuff on. right now. Just be aware of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it takes some time to put all that stuff back on. Yeah. That's why I had that roll happen.
So what do I do? Lose 2 AC?
Yeah, you're flat-footed right now, basically.
Okay.
Okay. The Draugr are going to... This one is going to try and attack you with a great axe.
That's
a 30 crit.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Definitely a hit.
20 slashing damage.
Well, it's 14 because of my temporary HP.
Okay. And also, some more fun stuff. It starts puking all over you. I need you to make a fortitude save.
So I'm guessing the sudden burden or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. That's not going to happen.
I'm sorry, on what?
Shared burden. I'm sorry.
Shared burden. Arcelia doesn't activate that.
Okay, cool. Thought I'd ask. And what is it? A fortitude save?
Mm-hmm.
32.
You've got almost double Arcelia's HP, so
it's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
I think it's not the greatest.
No.
Greatest situation to happen right now.
I just want to make sure. I'm still trying to get used to all of this.
Okay. Very well. You managed to like close your eyes and your mouth and stuff as this thing is sort of puking all over with rancid flesh and rotting seaweed covering you. That's a move and an attack. Its last action. I think we'll yeah, we'll just go for another attack. Okay. 13 to hit is a miss. This time, you managed to dodge out of the way of this attack, Malavik. I think maybe you sort of kick the Draugr, just kind of shove it away, do like one of those push kicks where you just shove it as you're like got your sword impaled in the wall. You just reach upwards with your leg and shove the Draugr. Stumbles backwards a little bit. The one you have pinned against the wall will try to break free. Let's see here. Athletics.
This will be against my AC. I mean my DC, right?
Yeah, exactly. What's your plus athletics? Your mod for athletics?
13.
Okay. So it needed to beat a 23, and it got a 29. So it will... it does the thing where it grabs your sword and, like, pulls it out, like, staring at you in the eyes. Rancid, stinky breath and horrible seaweed, like that rotting seaweed smell. Right in your face. It pulls your sword out and then reaches back for its great axe and tries to chop you in half with it. Now this is the second attack because when you do this, when you do these like athletics moves, that counts as an attack. Just as a reminder. So it was actually supposed to be minus, I think, whatever. Fucking minus 8 for you earlier.
No, not for the second attack. Oh, for the last attack, yes.
Yeah, because you did it.
At 8.
Yeah. Because
would it have made it or not?
It would have made it, but don't worry about it. It is what it is.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So a 9 with this great axe attack is a miss. You see the attack coming as it's happening, Malavik. You managed to get out of the way.
My sword.
Yeah. Blocking it. Orashtak. You hear the sound of battle nearby.
Shit. I cast light on my staff.
Okay.
Boop. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
of light that lets me see well. And then, oh yes, I'll let you know what I'm doing. Just
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this. So I am using fire on my sword, but it would have gone out when I stabbed the enemy. So you would have seen a flint if you need be.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that
Can you
is
see
fine.
now?
Not with, no.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
My final action will be casting guidance upon Malavik, though, as when the light does go out, I'll see that he's surrounded by 2 Draga.
Let's try that, and now try this again. Should be emanating bright light.
I can refresh just to see if it's on my
refresh. Can the rest of you see more now?
I could just see the 2 Draga next to me.
Yeah.
I can see a little better on my end.
I refreshed and see much, much more.
Okay,
Yes.
there you go.
Oh, refresh.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Okay. Okay. Yes, Arashtak. You cast light. That is one
Oh
action.
God.
Yes, 2 of my actions were for light, and the final is guidance on Malavik. And that is my turn. There, we can see now! Or I can see now.
Okay.
Thank you, Rostok.
Okay. Light and guidance on Malavik. All right. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to go ahead and I will summon up that inky blue energy again in my hand and cast it towards the creature in front of Malavik, the one that I can see in my eye line, and I will cast Disrupt Undead on it.
Uh-oh.
It must make a basic fortitude saving throw.
28.
All right, so on success, it's going to take half of the damage, which should be 8, yes. 8
Okay.
points of positive damage.
Yes.
Um,
So even though you hit this creature with half of the intended blast, you can see that its flesh starts to erupt and is especially reactive to the positive energy.
Well, that is fortuitous.
Still
I'm
up.
going to go ahead and then move, using my final action, closer to Malavik, so that I might be able to assist him on my next turn. And that is my turn.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of its undead flesh is kind of like boiled off almost, like horrific. It smells
Sloughed off.
so bad. Sloughed, that's a good word. Yeah, sloughed. Okay. Arcelia will expose vulnerability. Exploit vulnerability, I think. Exploit that. I can also cast a wall of text.
Classic.
Okay. And let's see. This is a... Okay, what's the roll?
Esoteric.
Is? Esoteric lore, yes, that's right. 23 is a regular success, I think. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, regular. Okay. And then Arcelia relays the information. They take negative healing. They're immune to death, disease, paralyzed, poison, unconscious, and they are weak to positive energies and resistant to fire.
Not weak to cold?
No.
They're strong against cold? Oh, good.
Okay. And then Arcelia will attack with think the... Did I just say poison was part of that? Yeah,
Yes.
Did. Okay, so not attacking with the dagger. Arcelia gave up the spear, right?
She has a morning star.
Yeah,
The spear hasn't been broken.
Right. The morning star will be the attack then. Okay. Okay, 24 to hit for 7 bludgeoning plus 5.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 12 damage. Arcelia, as this thing is engaged with Malavik, Arcelia just comes up with like a baseball bat swing and just pong knocks this thing's head off, and it hits the other Draugr as the head comes flying off. The head just kind of like, it's still like moving for a second, like the jaws like, and then you see the life drain out of its eyes as it does. Arcelia has to make a... This will be a will save, even though it doesn't actually say. That's the one that makes the most sense for this, I think.
I think you said will last time, if that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Uh-oh. No rerolls there. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay. As this Draugr falls, you can see this sort of water-like blue-green energy sort of escape from the Draugr's body, and Arcelia is sort of roaring as she's attacked this creature with the Morning Star, and this energy sort of gets taken in by Arcelia. I do not know. Something just... I saw something. It went in my mouth. What was that? She looks a little strange and stumbles a bit as she rushes to fight the next Draugr.
So since we have a bond, do I get any glimpse of what she's feeling?
You pick up some emotions, and you see flashes of what Arcelia saw. This sort of bluish, greenish energy. And there's obvious concern and worry that's being sent to you right now, Malavik, because of your bond. Arcelia rushes past the Draugr and will position herself over here to make this Draugr flat-footed for any attacks, for any melee attacks. Okay, Karun, it's your turn.
All right, hand crossbow, don't fail me now. I will take the crossbow and I will fire a bolt at the creature. But first I'm going to accidentally close my character sheet. To make it even more difficult. There we go. A hand crossbow.
Hey, look at that!
Nice.
A 28 to hit.
Does it hit?
It does. You can see that it penetrates the armor a little bit.
Incredible.
Draugr maybe even noticed it. There's 1 damage.
Yes! Yes! Mwah!
I love that when you actually get the hit, it's minimum damage. Amazing. Yes, Karun, you have successfully hit a creature with your hand crossbow.
Fantastic. I will celebrate beneath the table with cover, and that is my turn.
Under the table.
Behind the figurehead.
Behind the figurehead.
Alrighty. Alvik, it's your turn.
Concerned about Arcelia, I'll bat an eye at Yara, but at the same time I will spin and slice my sword in a backhand motion towards this creature. Yeah, 22. A 32.
Pretty good. Let me see if that's a crit. That is a crit. Oh, actually,
48.
I'm sorry. Karun, yours was also a crit.
Woo!
Wow, graduated.
Should I roll for critical damage then?
You just
It's a
double.
2.
It's just 2.
It's just double it.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, Malavik. How do you annihilate this creature?
I think I swing with so much force that I...
Wait. We got. Hold on. I got an idea here. Wait. Karun's attack like just hit this, and you attack like at the same time. So
I'm absolutely taking credit for it. I want everyone to know this is my kill. I did this.
Yeah, I think I swing so hard that it doesn't do a clean cut. It just kind of eviscerates it. It splits it apart. Right where the arrow...
Yeah,
right where the arrow's going in, it goes like this, but it explodes at the same time. It's like...
Looking at the crossbow like... Oh. Did you see that?
You killed it!
Incredible!
That was incredible.
Oh, yeah, you can just see me on the other side as it just kind of like does this. Arcelia, come to me.
Malavik. As you yell this, you start to see the same blue-green light begin to emerge from this creature. I need a will save from you.
20.
Okay. You see the same blue-green light, but it dissipates before it reaches you.
Did you see that?
What was that?
That was a... I don't know, it went inside of Marcia, and I don't feel right about it. We need to look after her immediately.
There was something that happened.
I'll check. I'll see. Would that be an Arcana check or occultism to get an idea of what that might have been?
I will take...
Or religion?
It's definitely not religion.
Yeah.
I will take occultism or arcana. Yeah.
I'll do occultism then.
Arcelia's going to make an esoteric lore roll.
27.
And a 28 from
28.
Arcelia. So... You're remembering something about these Draugr. There's rumors of a curse called the Sea's Revenge that can take hold of someone after killing a Draugr. And trying to find the exact text here. But this curse also known as a mariner's curse. Effectively, this will make someone sickened. And the only way to stop this from happening is to bury the Draugr that cursed the person. To bury them at sea.
Oh. Well, that's easy.
Anybody know where we can get one of those?
What of what?
The sea.
It's right there.
I pointed
Is it
to the
not?
ice hole. There. Haven't warmed myself up yet. I could go dive in with it and set it adrift.
Do we have to do a proper burial? Do we have to make some sort of coffin or something other? Or do we just put it to rest in the sea?
It is recommended a proper burial.
I'll just walk around and start collecting broken wood off the ground.
Since I was the one who slaughtered it, I suppose I could say a few words.
You can be
Yes,
the
but
one
it
to
was-
build his coffin is what you can do, yes?
Oh,
It was the one that she killed, not the one that you did. But yes.
then,
The one that who killed?
The
can
one
still say some-
Celia killed.
You can still
I
say
would-
some words if you want, Karun.
Yes.
I would be happy to build the coffin.
Great.
Perhaps a small boat. Burial at sea is usually done by a boat.
I will make the coffin a boat.
Yes.
We need to hurry.
Celia is kind of like moving over to the side, sort of retching a little bit. A few dry heaves.
Do I see anything I could build a coffin out of in here?
There's plenty of wood around.
There's figureheads. The walls are made of driftwood. You can probably take them apart, but it will definitely make some noise.
What about taking a figurehead and carving it a space to put the Draugr in? It doesn't have to be a full body space. If we shove it inside of it.
How much of the Draugr is left after all of this? Is it still a
Well,
whole full-size Draugr?
The one that you and Malavik killed, sort of roughly chopped in half.
that's not
Like a diagonal, sort of cut.
So we could arrange it so that it's more compact.
It's
Yeah.
not the right one. The one that
The other one is the
the other
one
one.
that had the curse. Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
that one was beheaded.
Oh, well, we could still compact it a bit.
Yes. If this does not work, the other option is waiting until tomorrow. I can prepare a curse-removing spell.
I will begin crafting a coffin out of this figurehead here.
I could help. Speed it up if you wish.
Okay. Make a crafting and stealth roll.
I am helping, so I will do both.
Mhm.
Yes. I do craft. Critical success on stealth. I'm naked. I have nothing to jingle or jangle.
I mean, you do. I don't.
I don't.
Cut yourself
I'm a
short.
lizard.
wait.
Okay.
Therune has the any tool out. She's got little goggles on. She's like, here, hold the spanner while I cut this thing proper.
And you begin to carve away at this figurehead. This is going to take you a few hours. But you get to work.
Hand me that spanner. Chisel. Snacks. Oh, not no snacks. It's fine.
I would just bandage myself in the corner while I look at the to see if anything else is coming. I'll stay on watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and I will look through the pockets of these creatures or see if they have anything of use on them.
Sure. Roll me a d20.
16.
Okay. You find 16 silver pieces. You find they have 2 great axes. Their armor is crap. You can't really use it. It's leather, You can maybe take it apart for scraps.
Might this be useful to you in your project? There's some scraps here.
Karun, could you use the leather straps to help bind the wood?
Oh, certainly. What kind of leather is it? Is it pebbled? Is it a nice suede, perhaps?
Probably
The leather kind?
hide from armor.
Is this human?
It's a amalgam of a few different animals, and there is probably some human leather there.
I will take this into note, but will not say it out loud. Just.
All right, I'll
course
put
I
the
can
rest
use
in the
it.
bag.
Sorry, just because did you eat it? Is that what just happened?
No, just tasting
okay.
it.
Okay. Just had to confirm cannibalism or not. All right.
It's not cannibalism if
It's
I eat
human.
the human.
they're
It's
humans,
only
yeah.
cannibalism if I eat
Okay.
the elf.
Yeah, sure.
Humans are fair game, actually.
Okay. So you spend hours starting to carve this. And it goes undisturbed. Rolled a natural 1 on that one. But you are able to do this. It takes a while. Afterwards, Arcelia is like very sick, like openly puking, like periodically. Looks terrible. Is like sitting and leaning up against the wall. Very off color. Eyes are sort of a bit jaundiced, like a little bit yellow, and does not look good. But you managed to put together this mock coffin, I guess?
It's not mocking necessarily. I scrub off all the insults I've written over the course of creating it.
And, yeah, what do? You've made something.
The lizard and I will deftly, carefully lift the creature on 3. 1, 2,
3.
we lift it into the coffin. And we push it out over towards the opening.
Yes, we should, the leather, strap it in.
Oh, yes, we will strap it down nice and tight. I'm strapping and strapping and strapping.
Leave the coffin boat.
All right, everyone, gather around. We are gathered here today for a very special occasion. It is one where, please, this is a moment of very somber attitudes.
Sorry, that wasn't for what you were saying.
Get on with it.
We are gathered here today to commemorate the unlife of one, guy. He's a good guy, probably in life, but in unlife, probably woke up every day, put one foot in front of the other, and sought out human or elven flesh to munch upon. Please.
Sorry.
And although we do not condone the munching of human flesh necessarily, we will still commemorate the unlife and the life of this unknown guy. And so let it be known before all of these witnesses that we have commemorated here today Guy, a valiant unknown soldier of the undead. Please take with us our prayers and farewell. Anyone else have anything to say? Final last words?
Pharasma, guide them back. I'm a sympathy vomiter. Guide them back to the boneyard. where they may meet your judgment.
I don't
Dearest lady
remember
of the
eating
graves.
that.
I poured some
Oh, God.
tea on them as a libation.
I say, burn in hell.
Because it heals them, right?
If they're undead, it might. Maybe.
When do we send it out to the sea?
Now,
Three,
God,
one,
please, now.
3.
If it doesn't look like it will push through all the way, I'll follow it and swim pushing it.
Oh, definitely. You're pushing wood into the water. It just floats.
Amen.
It's just floating there. You see it like
I'm
vertically,
working.
like bobbing like this.
I want to get it like into the tunnel so it kind of like slides with it kind of idea.
Okay,
But yes, I'll swim with it.
sure. You pull it through the tunnel. It's pretty difficult. Make an athletics check.
Yeah, sure.
Please fail it.
21. Ha ha! I have some strength. It's weird.
Who said TTRPGs aren't players against?
I am just to me these scenes that happen, these like coincidental, hilariously stupid types of experiences, when there's like a repeated series of failures that happen around those scenes, it makes me so happy.
Admittedly, I would have been very happy with the failure as well.
Because I'm just imagining a Rashchak trying to pull a figurehead through an ice fishing hole that's in freezing water.
And somehow we've spent hours here. Yep.
You got this.
Orashtak, you managed to pull it through the tunnel. It's not easy at all. You struggle the whole time, but you do. As soon as it makes it, it's dragging along the top of the tunnel, essentially, because the wood, it keeps, trying to go up. You're pulling it through the tunnel, and you pull it through to the other side. It, like, bursts forth on the other side, floating on the top.
It wasn't that difficult. And I swim back, popping up.
Yeah.
Clearly, like, out of breath after I come back. It wasn't too bad.
Arcelia pukes again, this time also vomiting forth this blue and green curse. You see color begin to return to Arcelia's face, and her eyes sort of slowly return to their normal color.
We bear on caution whenever we slice one of those things in two.
Yes. Maybe hold your breath, keep your mouth, and plug your nose or nostrils.
Maybe. And we should go on an empty stomach.
I have food.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we fight on an empty stomach until
I see.
Yes.
Yes,
Please.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant you needed food as you are no longer containing any.
After we're done here, yeah.
On the bright side, you're still beautiful when you vomit.
Thank you.
Maybe some bubbly water for your upset tummy.
She didn't mean that, thank you. I mean,
I have tea.
What? She was smiling. She meant it.
I will continue to put on my clothing,
While you're
my
putting it
armor.
on,
You've been here for hours. I assume you were getting dressed.
No, I was just
they've been-
standing there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wiggle wagon.
Yeah.
I am now drying my clothes and probably yours. I've been helping Karun carve, so yours are drier now.
Thank you.
And
I am now examining the crossbow for anything different about it, looking for potential potential excess built into it.
You begin to examine the hand crossbow, wondering how has it missed so often? How has your skill been disregarded when you've been using it? Clearly, you are an expert with such a weapon after what just happened.
Yeah, obviously.
There must be some kind of malfunction.
Cursed.
Make a crafting check. If there is something that has cursed this hand crossbow, you cannot find it. The magician or warlock or evil incarnate that placed something upon this weapon, you know it, has hidden it too well.
I will have to seek one of these healers out, one of these ranged weapon healers. Perhaps they will know how to break the curse, I say aloud.
What?
Nothing.
There's a curse
What?
on the
Nothing.
Cross?
What?
They just broke the curse.
Nothing.
why
Never
you-
mind.
Is anyone hurt throughout the time that we would have been doing all of this? If Malavik had a moment, I would have worked on him with treat wounds at an expert level for 18 points of healing.
Perfect. Feel much better now. Thank you. I'll tighten the bandage on my thigh or quad.
Of course. And that being said as well, GM, I believe that Arcelia started with damage on her today, but she never took damage. We healed up while we were resting and whatnot, so I just wanted to make sure before we got into any other combats that she was all covered up. It's showing her as damaged at the moment.
So is her character sheet. So I don't know if it wasn't healed last time or what, but
Yeah, I think she forgot to update the sheet
Yes.
because we had a full rest. And Yara was healing those who were damaged while we were resting on the ship. And this is the only combat, I think, in between that.
Yes.
Alrighty.
But at any rate, if she did somehow magically get damaged, I can work on 2 people at once, so she's healed.
okay.
Also fair.
Do I have enough time to, what kind of a rest are we doing here? Is it possible for me to craft more?
You were crafting the entire time. This
Yeah,
would have
you've been working
in the
the whole time.
interim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it alright if I craft more, bombs?
How long will that take? We've already spent quite a bit of time.
Ah, never mind then.
Uh,
It will take a long time.
Yes, we should probably be on our way.
Yes.
You know, I still have some alchemist fire if anyone wants a taste. For science.
No.
Alright, suit yourself.
Your cheetah's elixir, I think, has run out as well by now, right?
It has run out a long time ago.
Yeah.
No longer do I feel the sense of urgency and dread.
It's basically like
I say
living
aloud.
It's like living in New York City.
Now, looking around the chamber, do we see any other entrances? So we have the place where we came in from, which is where we are right now, skewed into the main room, and that's where the figureheads are, right? Do we notice any other entrances if I walk around a bit, or anything that seems out of place?
There are some doors to the northwest. And I mean, it does appear like there's, like the place kind of opens up. From what you can tell from this room, whatnot. I think you've all been kind of trying to keep a low profile here, though. So.
And is there anything strange about these figureheads at all?
They're all different figureheads. You can make a perception check for me, I think.
All right. I'm mostly just trying not to revisit that one time in that cave where we got all sorts of horrific memories and whatnot. That's a 12.
Sure. You don't think so?
Well, it looks like the place opens up if we move a little bit further in. Do we wish to start looking around?
I think that may be best.
Fine. I have everything on now.
Excellent.
I could start scouting ahead, if you'd like.
Well, if we're going to help the Captain Tinhill, I think we're going to have to.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make my way then.
forward.
Myself and Joanna will follow you.
Who?
Joanna, my hand crossbow.
Oh.
I'll just
She has finally
Sigh.
tasted blood and therefore deserves a name.
That's a great name, Karun.
Joanna is good.
Yeah.
Good elven name. All right, let's do it.
I will move forward and start to look around.
Sure. Passing the figurehead room, to the northwest, you can see 2 doors. I think you would get the impression that's probably like the main entrance.
To the right? No, to the
your
left, right? Okay.
There's 3 sort of very wide-looking corridors that branch from that intersection. So the way that you've come, something heading north and then to the east. All
Looks pretty
around,
clear.
you can see that the walls of this temple are made of thick piles of like rotting ship lumber, rusty anchors, and crumbling humanoid bones. There is a shallow channel of water that is sort of flowing around the ice flows here.
This area looks fairly clear. I will continue to move forward. What is it that we're looking for again?
The Naiad.
The creature.
Looking for a creature that essentially is ruling this area in theory, to try to treat with it or defeat it, though it is normally hostile toward our kind. Likely will not treat.
There is something to the east. I can see. I think someone is kneeling down.
Yes, I can see it as well.
I cannot see that far.
I will move up slowly, in stealth, in order to get behind this wall.
Okay, Malvik, as you move to that wall, you are greeted by something. A bit of a surprise.
Is it cake?
Not quite.
Kisses.
That would be
Nice.
a nice
Smooches.
surprise.
Malvik, as you are trying to stealth, I need you to make a stealth check for me, please.
Okay. Does my barbarian stuff kick into play with this as well?
I don't know what that specifically is.
It's where something can't ambush me. Where is it? It's deny ambush, I believe it's called. Hold on, I have it written down here. Here's deny advantage. Here, I'll just post it. All right, stealth check.
Stealth check.
26.
Okay, Malvik. You're greeted by something. Oh, look at where Rashtak is. Okay, great. You see 2
Hubert.
large creatures around a water wheel. And They look like this.
Oh.
Is that Chewbacca?
They look a little bit like Chewbacca. One of them has clamped the water wheel in two hands. It has sort of stopped this water wheel. And there is another one that's kind of looking around, and you can see that it has noticed Arashtak. It is turning and looks like it is about to do something. What do you do?
I'm questioning, like, why is Arashtak there? So...
Is Arashtak still naked?
No longer.
Oh.
I will. I want to do two actions. But I want to do it while at the same time. While moving in this direction.
We all want infinite actions, but tell me what you're trying to do and we'll see.
Right. Yeah. So while moving in this direction here, stealthily, I'm going to toss my hatchet at this back wall over here. Yeah, I want to throw my hatchet at that back wall.
Okay.
Actually, since I'm already stealth, I can just throw the hatchet at that back wall and hopefully distract them.
Okay. Go for it. Give me an attack roll. Range attack roll with the hatchet. 29.
29.
The hatchet sails past. Clang. You see the creature turn and look around. Quickly, it looks over its shoulder. And you're trying to do something else? What are you doing?
Yeah, I was gonna do it while moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna move behind this bone wall and to try to get Rosak's attention and go like.
And then I see that, and that's the only thing I see outside of hearing a noise, and immediately start like, nope.
Arashtak, make a stealth check.
Absolutely.
Getting a circumstance bonus.
I think I'll re-roll it.
Okay, 12 getting re-rolled. 0 points spent.
How about 27?
Okay, Arashtak, you quickly like dart back, and this creature like it turns back around Malavik, and
I snuff out my light, by the way.
okay,
It's just an instant dismiss. So
Yep.
I can't see, but
you snuff out the light. The creature is sort of looking around, a little confused. Starts to move. It's obviously got a question mark over its head.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at Arcelia. I think I'm the only one that can see me right now, and I'm just going like.
She like raises up the Morning Star.
What direction is it walking?
I mean, it's walking towards where Arashtak was.
Okay. Oh boy. And what I will do, I will move here, and as soon as it crosses that corner, I don't think we can avoid this. I'm going to ready my great sword, and when it crosses that corner in range, I'm going to go for an ambush attack.
Okay.
Now,
Go ahead.
I'm
am I
using guidance
able to
as
see
well.
him at this point?
Malavik?
Malavik,
If
from
you can
where
see
I
him,
am.
you can see him.
Since he is closest, if possible, might I be able to cast a preemptive forbidding ward on him in order to give him a bonus to his AC?
Okay, just throwing out new spells everywhere. All right.
I've had this one since the beginning,
Yeah,
actually.
so just don't use it.
Okay.
and I will sustain that.
Okay. You see the creature starting to move closer. You see Arcelia like raise up the Morning Star, and then as the creature turns the corner, it's staring at Arcelia. Arcelia has a Morning Star ready, and the creature begins to move forward. Everybody, please select your tokens and roll initiative.
I roll stealth, right?
Yes.
27.
Do we all roll stealth initiatives?
No.
Get it out now. Get it out now.
Yeah, it's fine to roll bad on the initiative.
It's definitely the way that it works. Okay, and we need these creatures. Alrighty. It's the weirdest name ever. Alrighty. Oh, shit! Natural 20. Oh.
Gross.
Okay, first things first, Malavik. You have essentially ready to attack. You can make your attack.
I'll do a, this time I'll actually mark it. Gotta get in the habit of doing this. Can I just check both of them? Might be easier, and I'll just announce which one I'm using. It'll be piercing. And this is just a regular attack without rage, because I did not rage yet. 22.
Okay. 22 to hit. It's just barely a hit.
Well, let's go and I'll sink my sword into his side.
It yowls in pain as it begins to move. It sort of twists as you sink your sword into this creature. It yowls in pain, and then it will, with its large body and mouth, will try to bite you with its jaws.
Oh, okay.
31 to hit.
It's not a crit, but it does hit.
Okay. It also grabs you with its jaws as it bites you. That is low damage, but that is a 12 piercing damage. Minimum, not quite minimum, but almost damage.
I'll try to hold in the pain so I don't scream out. I don't want to alert the other one. I'll just look back at the others as it starts to lift me.
It starts to lift you up with its jaws. Has Malavik in its jaws and will swallow whole.
I'm a big man. I'm allowed to swallow.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Its jaw sort of detaches and opens wide. You see Malavik.
Wait, I can't make a check or anything?
No. It is a special ability that it gets. It had to succeed on that jaws attack. That's all of its actions now. But you see Malavik is swallowed whole. Okay. Malavik. Here's the interesting part. You are in this creature's digestive system now. Let's see here. We got a bunch of special bullshit in case this happens. I have to read this special bullshit here. Sorry. This is a special creature for this adventure path.
It's the first time for everything. I've never been swallowed before.
Yep. I gotta see what you are able to do, because I know you are currently grabbed, essentially. But you cannot escape the same way that you would normally do it with athletics or with acrobatics. Malvik, what are you going to try to do?
I mean, is this like a magical tent where inside of this creature is big, or is it?
It's a large creature. This is a giant creature.
It's a titan?
It's not a titan. It is large. It's significantly bigger than you, though.
Okay.
You're talking like 15 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not 15. Less than 15. I think it's a little bit less. I think it's about 12 or 13 feet.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... Man, I can't swing a greatsword inside here, because, right? It's not big.
You're taking a circumstance penalty.
Okay. Well, first, I'm going to try to summon my hatchet back. That's on the outside.
Okay. Hold on.
I do that, or am I grabbed and I need to struggle out of it?
One size category smaller. That is you. You are still grappled. You cannot swing your greatsword in here, but you can use a smaller weapon.
Okay, I'm going to summon my hatchet back, the Rune of Return. It's on the outside, and I'm going to have it come at full speed back towards this thing.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, make an attack roll with it.
Well, first, I have three goes, right? First, I'm going to rage inside the stomach.
Yeah.
Hopefully give it indigestion.
Okay.
And then, with fire, I'm going to summon back this hatchet for 29.
Okay. You return the hatchet. It sinks into the flesh of this creature. It does not go through.
Mm-hmm.
It yowls in pain, though.
And then I will... Oh, and 4 of that damage is fire. Then... So I don't know if it's fire catches on fire or whatever. I don't know. It looks trippy. I will begin to tear at his insides with my fist or my hands.
Okay.
I'll make unarmed strikes.
Absolutely.
That'll be at number 2. Wait, call it? Yeah. 19.
You can't really get a good angle on this.
Okay, for my last action, see that I'm struggling. Flashbacks of ancient arts flash in my head. I start a deep growl deep within the pit of my stomach. And as I open my mouth, you see a ball of fire start to build up. And I will do Dragon Spit, produce flame
Okay.
inside of this creature. And I could do this at will because it's an innate ability.
Okay. This isn't your deviant feat, is it?
No,
Okay.
this is the Draconian feat.
Okay. So
21.
Is it either in melee or range? Make a spell attack roll. Now, here's the question for our Pathfinder nerds out there. Is this considered part of the multiple attack penalty? I would assume so.
I think spell attacks...
That's a good question.
Actually, I don't know.
It's a spell.
It depends. Does it have the attack trait? Would be yes, it does. But this is a magic spell.
It says this is normally a range attack, but you can also make a melee attack against a creature in your unarmed reach. They use the words. They use the words attack many times here, which is.
We can count it as that. I mean, it just means I could use it at any range, and it should.
Yes, if the spell has the attack trait, like produce flame does, it contributes to map. So
it
yes,
does. It has the attack
map
trait.
is applied.
Yeah. So this is with a minus 10. So unfortunately, that is not a success. I think what happens is you are trying to move around and get like some kind. You want to hit as much of it, as much of this creature as possible. But as you're moving around, as the creature's moving around, you're losing your balance, and it just kind of you don't get the right. You're not able to perform the action that you would normally do to produce this fire.
I just kind of bite at it, and you just see flames come out and then fizzle out. Okay. I just scream inside, and I'm done. For my action.
Okay, Arash, talk.
Yes, it's very dark, and I'd like to fix that for myself. I activate my goggles.
What does that look like?
A single action, I put my hand up to these new goggles I have and kind of just twist the lens. And I now have dark vision for an hour. They almost kind of glow I like a dim red color. Giving me dark vision.
Okay. And that is one action?
That is one action. And for my second action, I saw this thing. I didn't see it eat him. I'm still going to do the same thing, but it's the different reason.
You would have heard like Arcelia kind of yell out like, Malavik! It just ate Malavik!
Okay, if I heard that secures this even more. Goblin Pox. It needs to make a 21 fortitude save as bugs begin to nip at me, bite me, and then fly over and bite it. Spreading this sickening disease.
Okay, and it has to make a fortitude save. It's probably not good at that, right?
Everything's good at fortitude saves. Barely.
Okay. So it is not a crit, so it is sickened 1.
Sickened 1, which means it needs to retch to remove the sickened condition if it wishes to remove it.
Okay.
And there's someone inside of it, which would be retched up if it chooses that.
Very smart. Very smart.
That is my final action for my turn. Malavik, hold on! I'm gonna try to get it to throw up!
Can you imagine like Malavik's face just against the stomach? Just like angry face up against the stomach.
Don't worry! I made it sick!
Like little glow, like you see like some fire, like little glows on this creature's stomach. Just barely making its way through the skin. Okay. Alrighty. Is that it for your turn, or Rashok?
That is it, yes.
Okay. Arcelia will try and expose vulnerability. Start things off. Need an esoteric lore roll. 21. Uh-oh. is enough. Maybe. Just barely. Just barely. Okay. These are... I think I have heard of these creatures before. They are caverners. They are amphibious fey creatures. They do not like cold iron, but they are resistant to cold. And you can see Arcelia's, the Yara's Morningstar, I guess, that belongs to Arcelia now, take on this sort of glow as she rushes forward and will try and bash this thing in the leg, probably trying to like take out its knee or something, just narratively. Okay. That's a natural one. Not rolling well for Arcelia today. Sorry. My normal player character rolling abilities have been turned off for the day, I guess. Arcelia rushes up. The creature just kind of shoves her out of the way, pushes her off balance as she goes for the swing, missing. Okay, Yara, it's your turn.
As she says this, I will glance down at my rapier, which is cold iron, thankfully. Thank you, Dronis. But a question before I strike. I cannot see Malefic. There is nothing on Forbidding Wood that mentions I need to keep them in my eye line if I sustain it, but I would like to clarify with you before I make an attack. Whether I am able to use the turn to sustain my Forbidding Ward on Malefic.
Yep. It just says the cast is somatic and verbal, so I don't see any reason why you would.
Excellent. So my first turn will be spent trying to sustain that spell, and the next I will take my other hand and I will summon forth the needles from the rapier. It will apparate in the form of these needles floating above my hand. They are cold iron, and I will throw a strike towards this creature. That is a natural 1. Or 12, so that does not hit.
You see all the darts sort of like... they're a bit out of control, and you're trying to like figure... I think maybe you're trying to think about like where Malefic is in this creature's stomach, trying not to hit him with all these needle darts, and...
I'm most assuredly panicking, yes.
Yeah. Okay, is that it for your turn?
Yes, indeed, that is my turn.
Alrighty. Haroon.
I've already begun cocking Joanna.
I want to name that the episode so badly.
I feel you,
Joanna. Don't fail me now. Mwah. And I take aim, and I fire at the creature's feet.
Oh, the timing was so good on the music. I was waiting for the attack roll to absolutely synergize with it. Unfortunately, a 17 is not going to cut it. You aim at the creature's feet, and it sort of just sails into the ice.
Joanna, I said don't fail me.
That is a miss.
I will take cover, and that is my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, bad news. Bad news. Alrighty, let's see. Oh boy. Incoming. Acid damage. I'm going to need you to make
Is it supposed to retch before it does anything? I'm just asking.
It
No,
it doesn't have to.
Yes.
Got you. All right. Okay, go for it.
Does take a -1 to all checks and DCs, though. It does, for anything it rolls.
Okay. You just not get a saving throw? That's crazy.
In his stomach. Guess that makes sense.
Okay, here we go. I don't think there's a saving throw for this. Take 18 acid damage.
Okay, that's gonna be a 12.
Alrighty. The digestive fluids of this creature are just eating away at your clothing and armor and sizzling on your skin. Then the creature will... The Kverner, which is the most awkward name.
Kverner Herzog.
I'm so tempted to give them the Werner Herzog voice. Okay. I think it will strike out at Arcelia with its fist. Yep. Oh, that's a natural one. Miss. Woof. A big, like, haymaker of an attack. You can tell it would have done a lot of damage if it connected. Arcelia just ducks underneath it. It sort of just a very awkward, like, front kick will then try and, like, attack with this with its foot now. Basically, is like an unarmed kind of strike. Okay, that is a 27 to hit. That is not a crit on Arcelia.
Would be a 26, but
26, yes, thank you. That is not a crit, but does hit for 15 bludgeoning damage. Kicks Arcelia probably like right in the solar plexus, and doubles. She doubles over in pain from the strike. And then I think we'll go for a Jaws attack. That is a miss. After it kicks Arcelia, she doubles over. It goes in to try and bite and does not connect. Arcelia just sort of spins out of the way. Okay. Malavik.
Again, I will... Okay, making a... Alright, I will try to rip at his insides once again. That's 2 damage. A crit.
Whoa! That is a crit. Malavik, he starts tearing away at this creature's insides, and you can see it sort of stumbles around a little bit to everybody outside and retches and spews out Malavik.
As I hit the ground and presume slide a little bit, I will change my position, get on all fours, and throw myself at this creature and strike with my greatsword.
Okay.
Oh. Cancel. Okay, here we go. This will be with 4 fire damage included. Ooh, a 12.
That is a miss. It's sort of still like clutching at its stomach as you did this, but it's like quick enough to turn up and see you try to attack it. And I think as you strike with your greatsword, it just uses the wall to sort of block. It just kind of moves around the corner a little bit.
Okay. I will again attack.
Okay.
11.
That is a miss. You strike again with your greatsword. You're still sort of like covered in this intestinal goop, and you just kind of slide a little bit on the ice, catching yourself off balance, and you miss the strike. Okay, Rasha.
That'll be it.
I will take a deep breath and puff poison at it.
And you have your
Normally,
range
these
on
are
it?
touch attacks. The range is 30 feet because of the reach feat.
Okay.
It also has a -1 to its fortitude save due to being sick.
Now, is it reach feat or is it reach spell? Because reach spell takes an action. It's meta magic.
Let me double check, because I think it is a feat for me. I could still do it. I still have...
Yes, no, I'm just letting you know because it's important for us both to be aware of it, to be honest.
It just says, if the next action you use is cast a spell that has a range, increase it.
Well, there is an action button, a single action if you hover over it. Is it reach spell?
It is reach spell, yes.
Yes, there is a single action token next to it if you look at the spell description. Yes.
Yes. All right, very good. I still can do it, but that is very good to know. Thank you.
One action. So this will be 3 actions to do this then.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fortitude save from this creature. Thank you for the spot, Yara. You can have a hero point. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, it is a success, so it will take half the damage and
half the persistent.
Yep.
And
also have a typo in that. Target takes half initial and persistent damage.
Weird, but I will fix that. Thank you.
Initial.
I think that's from dragging the spell over. That might be a roll 21.
Might be.
Because I cut and paste everything.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'll have, that is supposed to be automatically heightened. So that should, it says by that. For now, that's fine. I'll leave it as is. 2 damage with 1 persistent. I'll figure out how much it's supposed to be in the future. And that is my turn.
Arcelia. Halovic, are you okay?
Don't respond. I just want to destroy this thing.
And I think you see a similar look on Arcelia's face as your emotions kind of pass over each other. The worry as well as the anger. And Arcelia reaches... well, I already said that the Morning Star was out, so let's do the Morning Star again. 25 to hit with the Morning Star, and that is a hit. There is a woof as the Morning Star connects with the creature, making it stumble into the wall, and this hollow thud boom, as the Morning Star hits and connects. The creature yowls in pain. And that's 4, 5 additional. Okay. And we'll then I think Arcelia is going to roar like Malavik does with his rage, and we'll try and intimidate the creature for a demoralization. 22. That is a success. Okay.
I think when she does it, I will roar in sync with her as well.
Yes.
Just for flavor.
Creature sort of like steps back for a moment. It does that thing that like bullies do when they realize like, uh-oh. And as the roars go off, you can see the creature sort of like look a little bit bewildered at the smaller creatures that are attacking. Arcelia will then use her final action to strike with the Morning Star. An 18 is a miss, unfortunately, this time. I think it's a hit. Like, we actually see the Morning Star connect, but Arcelia can tell it's like a glancing blow. It just kind of passes through some of the fur of the creature, not making solid contact. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. A glance over at Malavik, relieved that he has been now released from a very acidic prison. And I will go ahead and maintain the concentration on the spell, or I will basically just make sure that the spell continues on him. Sustain. Thank you. That is the word. But from there, I will go ahead and I will summon back my needle darts to my hand and try and launch them yet again at this creature. For a 27 to hit.
That is a hit. Okay. Dealing some additional cold iron damage. You can see some of the fur on this creature start to like catch a little bit of fire, just like quick. If you've ever like burned hair before, you know, it just kind of sizzles a little bit and like melts away where it connects.
All right, that is my 10. That was all 3 actions.
Okay. Alrighty. Karun.
I know that we've had our differences, Joanna. But please, for me, mwah, and I load the crossbow, and I fire the crossbow again at the feet.
Malavik's not in there anymore, but you just don't like this creature's feet, man. Get it. A 24 is another hit. 2 in 1 episode.
Playing the lottery.
Absolutely. You strike with the crossbow. It bolt blasts this thing right into the meaty part of its foot.
I will load the cross. I will take
so
cover.
baffled by the fact that she hit with the hand crossbow twice in 1 episode. She doesn't know what to do now.
Joanna, perhaps the curse has been lifted. I will take cover, and that is my turn.
Okay.
Actually, also apologies, but I forgot to make you make a, I think it's fortitude save. For bleeding, not you. No.
Oh.
Yes. Let's see here. Is it fortitude? The bleed. Oh, no, never mind. It's for crit. I'm so sorry. I was thinking of a different spell.
Worries.
My apologies.
No worries.
Joanna has tasted blood.
Oh, crap. I forgot something too. Oh, well. I forgot when I crit now, I get extra stuff. Oh, well. All right.
The governor that was holding the water wheel yells. And does anybody speak Jotun?
No.
Okay.
No.
Nope. It will begin to rush towards the group as well. Let's see here. I just want to check on the speed. Okay. It's going to rush around the other way, using 2 actions to do that. And then, actually, fuck it. We're going to go here, and let's make Malavik flat-footed. And then it will attack Malavik from behind. With its jaws again. Let's do that. That is a crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely a crit.
shit. Amazing. Oof. For 36 piercing damage.
I think once I see the shadow of this thing roll past, I just kind of look at everyone and I'm just like, oh, fuck. And then get bit.
Yeah. Okay.
How much? 36? Oh, my God.
Yeah. You are grabbed, and then it will use... It can't. It doesn't have any actions left. You are currently grabbed in its jaws, though. It cannot swallow you whole.
Feet are kicking out of the mouth.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, 36 piercing damage on that one. Very nasty.
You just start to see the strength kind of leave me. My grip is loosened on the great sword.
The other one that is in front of Arcelia will try and strike Arcelia. It is currently frightened, sickened, and takes persistent damage. The persistent damage is on your turn, Arashtak, is that correct? You're muted. Okay. Let's see. I think we are gonna have Arcelia. What does the creature want to do? I think it's gonna try and bite Arcelia. It can't. Wait. It can't eat anything with the goblin pox. Is that correct? You're muted, Arashtak.
Lizard, quickly!
Cannot eat.
Okay. It cannot eat, but it will still try to bite Arcelia. It doesn't know that it can't eat.
Testing.
23 to hit. There you are. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 23 to hit, I believe.
Don't you do it. No.
22 to hit.
No.
22.
No.
That is a regular hit. Okay. It has grabbed Arcelia. And it will do how much? 16 piercing damage to Arcelia. And it will then use an action to swallow. Arcelia would be swallowed if not for the goblin pox. So it's gonna waste an action trying to swallow Arcelia whole, and then immediately pukes her up again because it doesn't know.
I get that.
It just retches. Arcelia gets sent prone as it will puke her up. Okay, and then it has one more action, and it will just try to smack Arcelia with its fist out of anger. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. That should be a 14. That is a miss. Again, it tries to hit Arcelia. She just goes flat on the ground as this creature tries to hit her and misses. Malavik, it's your turn.
Some dangling in his mouth. I would look at everyone and entirely take the back of my hand and put it in his jaw and try to lift to loosen the grip.
Athletics check.
25.
25. I don't think that's enough. Let me check. It's got to be pretty good. Ooh, that is enough. You managed to shove the mouth open enough to allow you to fall back down to the ground.
As I do that, I want to summon the hatchet out of the other one back in my hand. I'll count that as an action, I guess, right?
Say again. Make the
to return to my hand.
I don't know.
I think it's a free action.
I think it's free, but I didn't want to cheat the system.
Let's see here. Returning rune. Flies back to your hand after the strike is complete, so yeah.
Okay, we'll just say for flavor it was stuck into it because I was in a stomach. Unless it would rip through the thing. And as I do that, I'll catch it and I'll try to take out his Achilles tendon with the hatchet.
Okay, which one?
The one that bit me, I guess, is
Okay,
this one.
guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Second attack now.
Oh, okay.
So
minus.
it's just -5, so 14.
Yeah, this is a miss.
Yep.
I'll just entirely go.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Yeah. No, that was 2 actions. You pushed its mouth open, you fell to the ground.
Ah. Okay. Then I will try to bite it. That's all I got.
Give as good as you get.
And I'm like, ah.
You just get a mouthful of horrifically smelling fur.
Good.
I immediately take my mouth off that. Why did I do that? Anyway, yeah.
Intrusive thoughts.
It's like smelling salts just to get me back on my feet.
Yeah. All right, Arashtak.
Yes. Oh, gods. As much as I'd like to do other things, I will not. I am going to use both life boosts, which is a single action each, on Arcelia and Malavik. That will be 6 points of healing around for 4 rounds.
Okay. But not yet. It happens
Immediately
on
on their turn.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
How many rounds? You
That's
said
how
4?
I've been treated. 4, yes.
Right, let's put
And-
the first aid icon there.
And then for my final action, since I do have 3, guidance on Arcelia, which is she can pick a +1 for her next roll until the start of my turn.
Excellent.
Whatever, or not next, whatever choice. So if it's a save she has to make, she can use it, or any attacks.
Okie doke. So that was all 3 actions because you did 2
That
life
is-
boosts.
Yes, all 3.
Alrighty. Arcelia, sort of like a bit haggard and bloody, and Arcelia and Malavik look pretty similar right now. Both sort of covered in like mucus and horrible shit. And Arcelia will. We could have talked, you know. And she will try to swing the Morning Star like a golf swing and try and hit it right in the nuts.
God, I hope that hits.
Crit.
But it's not a male.
Listen, you don't understand. That stuff still hurts, man.
I bet it does.
It still hurts.
Fleshy bits.
16, unfortunately. 17 with Arashtak's guidance. Still will
Should
miss.
have had a hand crossbow.
Corinne's like oiling it like in the background, like somehow looks like straight out of like Unforgiven, you know, like
Polishing it,
yeah.
giving it little kisses.
Yep. Okay. Misses with the first strike. Then we'll try and like spin upwards and hit it like in the ribs someplace for a second attack. Okay. That is also a miss. That's damage. Yeah, that is a miss. Okay, striking for third time with... Was that a third strike? No, that was the second. Second strike with the Morning Star. That is miss. The creature just kind of bends backwards a little bit and tries to like just Neo out of the way of this strike. And then third attack from Arcelia is a miss. 7 with the Morning Star. Three misses with the Morning Star. The creature's surprisingly nimble for their size. Yara, it's your turn.
Do not forget to add the health for Arcelia if you have not. The 6.
It's at the end of the turn or the beginning?
Beginning.
All right. So, seeing both of my allies very injured, I will cast out both of my hands as I cast Lifelink, and I can target 2 targets with this. So my Oracular Curse, I will tap into that. I'll begin to glow a bright golden hue as I cast forth this healing energy. That will be 7 points of healing for both of them, and I will take 5 points of damage on the first time that they take damage in a round. for both Arcelia and Malavik. From there, I will go ahead and I will move towards Malavik and Arcelia. And I will go ahead and attempt to treat wounds using battle medicine on Malavik. Whilst I'm doing so, I will be sure to say, Malavik, make sure you protect her. Glancing between the two. And that is 24 points of healing for Malavik.
Wow.
Oops.
Pretty nice. Okay.
Some of the strength starts to come back, but I still look like I'm getting my ass whooped.
A burden shared, darling. My curse will have those scars start reaching towards the inner part of my face, and that is my turn.
Haroon.
You know what I'm gonna do, baby. Taking the crossbow.
This is Karoon talking to Joanne. You know what I'm going to do, baby.
Say out loud. Do another good shot for me, baby. And aim the crossbow at the creature and fire the crossbow.
23 is another hit.
Yes! The curse is lifted. Joanna's taste for blood will not be sated.
There's like a slight scratch. The creature with the bolt. It's just like there's like a little bit of fur missing.
Before her.
Holy shit.
That is impressive. Well done, Karoon.
Keep that up, Karoon. You're doing great, darling.
I load the crossbow, and that is my turn.
Okay. All right. The Caverner will take some persistent damage. How much is the persistent damage?
Just one right now.
Okay. Alrighty. And yes, the one that is in front of Arcelia and Malavik will try and strike Arcelia again. I think it's giving up on trying to attack with its jaws. Didn't work out so well last time. Holy shit, another crit! This time with a fist! I'm so sorry, Arcelia. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, 26 damage.
As a reaction, I will look at Arcelia and just... then everyone else will probably see a blow hit me on the side of the face. But I'll take half the damage.
They both seem to get struck by this large fist, even though Malavik isn't near it when it strikes. You both see them react.
Also, I will be taking 5 of that damage before he even gets hit as well.
Okay.
I'll also add another note for Arcelia's mechanics. She does have the reaction amulet, which can be used once a turn to reduce damage.
Yep, I know.
Okay, all right.
Trying to play the balance. I'm trying to see what could happen, because could use that, could use the other thing. You have to pick. So it's
one or the other.
Yeah,
that's fair to know. Yeah.
It's both are reactions. Okay. So the first attack is fist. Next attack, it will try and strike again. 15 is a miss. And for its third action, I think it will try and intimidate. We're going to have it now try and frighten Arcelia. That is a 27. I believe that is a success. Yep. Arcelia is now frightened 1. Okay.
It probably doesn't change it, but a 26 is the same, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Same deal. Okay. All right. That is that one. And then the one that is on the southeastern side, currently fighting Malavik, will continue to do so. It will definitely try and strike you with its jaws again, Malvik. If it was another crit, I was going to be...
Tasty.
29, though.
That's it.
Yeah. It will grab you as well in its jaws for 13 piercing damage. And
I
then...
get the +6. Hold on. All right.
And I take 5 for you, since I took 5 for Arcelia, as a heads up.
Okay. 8 damage then.
And then it will use an action to swallow whole.
Christ almighty. I mean, for asthma.
You see it like unhinge its jaw, and this one also swallows Malvik.
What?
Is it instant swallow?
I thought there was an athletics for the grapple with the bite.
No, the jaws get to...
Yeah.
If the jaw attack hits, it's an auto grab, and then it
Oh,
uses another action to swallow.
To swallow whole.
Got it.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yep.
Malvik, no!
Okay. It still has another action, so I think it's gonna just move right over here with some people right nearby, Yara and Karun. Look at that. Malvik. You got some acid damage incoming.
Fair enough.
12 acid damage. I rolled 3 1s there.
Done.
What do you do?
Oh, it's my turn. I will try to rip at his insides again. Only thing I can do. 22.
That is a hit. Not a crit. It is easier to strike this thing when you're inside, by the way.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Unless his insides has agility.
Yeah, you're definitely doing some damage here, Malvik. It's moving around. It doesn't like it. You're not spit out.
I will continue to harm it from the inside. $19.
Okay. That is also a hit. And you are... Sorry, I'm checking one thing here. Oh. Oh, a few more bits here. You're also slowed 1.
That's only 2 actions. Okay.
Oh, you take the listed amount of damage when first swallowed and at the end of each of its turns when it's swallowed.
Okay.
Flat-footed. You're also flat-footed.
Yeah, I've been flat-footed.
Ah, okay. There's the bit that I needed. Okay. Yes, you are still not spit out.
If I'm slow, that's all my actions.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. You also need to hold your breath.
Okay, what do I need to... Is that athletics again? Or fortitude? I don't know.
It doesn't say that there's a check, but I will make you do a check after some time. Okay. Rashtak, it's your turn.
Yes. Well, one has been very hurt.
It's a little bit harder when Malavik kind of gets taken out of the fight a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
A weapon.
Imagining Darkest Dungeon, but with the Kven nerves.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. I'm going to prepare to reach and breathe out at yet again some poison at the top, the northmost one. Just...
Okay.
I have fixed the spell so it is correctly showing damage. It needs to make a fortitude save of 21 with its -1 due to sickened. All right.
Say 31.
It's not a crit
success.
because of that. So the -1 from sickened makes it make or break. Yes.
It was 32.
10 is over as a crit.
Yeah.
Damn. I forgot that is. So it does nothing.
Sorry, buddy.
That's it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Arcelia. Oh boy. Arcelia's just gonna keep attacking, I think, with the Morning Star. She's already done the exposed vulnerability. I don't know if that just transfers over to a different weapon if she were to switch weapons.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
She actually physically put it on that weapon.
Yeah. Okay. 23 is a hit. Okay, for some pretty nice damage. Arcelia swings the Morning Star, and this time managed to, you hear like this squishy sound as something breaks like in this creature's leg. It makes a horrible noise. Yelling in pain. It's still up. It takes 12 bludgeoning damage from Arcelia's special bullshit, and will, I think, she will try to strike again. $13 is a miss, and will, I think, just try to strike with the Morning Star last time, spinning wildly with the Morning Star, like a League of Legends character, missing with those last 2 strikes, unfortunately. Yara, it's your turn.
All right. Well, this thing is quite close to me, and I don't quite think there's anything I could personally do to save Malavik, if I'm to be quite frank. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my hand, and I will be glowing a golden yellow as I try to go ahead and accelerate the healing on some of Arcelia's wounds, as I try to treat wounds at an expert level on Arcelia. For 30, that's 33, so that is a critical.
Excellent.
So I have to roll 2 more d8, yes.
Damn.
So that is 30 points of healing.
Okay, topping Arcelia back up. Malavik, also don't forget you had life boost. Should have
I did. I put it on before I...
Okay.
Wonderful. All right, and this thing is quite scary. I am going to go ahead then and cast Sanctuary upon myself. I will glow a golden color yet again. My eyes will turn gold, and I will now make it so they must go ahead and cast, or they must reach a 21 DC on a will save each time they try to attack me.
Okay. Absolutely.
And that is my turn.
Karun.
I will absolutely be using the crossbow.
Okay.
And I am aiming directly into the creature. The same one that Joanna has tasted blood.
Is that this one? Or
Yes.
okay.
Prepare your booty for her wrath.
Okay. So let me see here. It's got a -1 from sickened. The frightened is gone.
I do not believe sickened affects AC,
Please tell me this kills it.
It's just all
unfortunately
checks.
a miss here, Karun.
Oh no, really? I so surprised at this.
That was so genuine.
Joanna, you have failed me. Then I will take cover. That is my turn.
Okay. Shit. Governor will continue its attacks on Arcelia. Okay. Arcelia is no longer... Oh no, one more turn for Frightened? No. Frightened should be off now.
If she was frightened before,
Yes.
no.
Frightened should be off. It should be off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And now, let's see. The Governor will try and strike with its fist. Natural 1 is a miss. It moves to bring like a hammer blow down on Arcelia for its second attack. That is also a miss. Arcelia dodges out of the way. And she says, "Thanks for the heals!" And she will spin as the creature tries to attack for a third time. Another natural 1. Arcelia dodges out of the way as you see her wounds like closing up from the heals of Arashtak and Yara. Okay, and we're gonna lose a life boost. She's at full HP. That automatically
that would be on her
kicks, right?
On her turn.
Oh, on her turn. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I got confused because I tried to make her do cool things. Never mind.
No worries.
That's what I get for
We like her doing
trying
cool
to do
things.
cool things.
It'll be the same anyway eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And it will take persistent poison damage.
Yes, 1 poison.
The one with Malavik in its tum-tum will rush towards Yara, not knowing that Sanctuary has been cast upon Yara. And this creature will have to make a will save. If the target uses a hostile action, the spell ends. But otherwise... It's a will save each time it tries to target you. Okay.
Mhm.
So if it crits the success, Sanctuary ends.
It gets rid of it.
Okay, got it. Alright, and this is a will save. It's not too great at these. Especially when I roll another natural 1. Oh my god.
Making up for all the years you
So-
tortured us.
Since it crit failed,
So much.
it
There was
wastes
like
the action.
an undercurrent of rage there from Frank, by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
Years of torment.
It wastes the action and can't attempt to attack me for the rest of the duration that I am holding Sanctuary.
Oh yeah, it looks so strange. Like it can't understand what is actually happening here, and looks to the next nearest target, which is either Arashtak or Karun. Karun, you are taking cover, but you are not hiding. It will.
And thus I am not convenient.
Neither is Arashtak, so
But
you are
are
closer.
delicious. When do I take acid damage?
You take it
Before and
at
after
the
this turn?
start of your turn. Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me double check. That's a good question.
She told me twice, so
Yeah.
I just want to help you keep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I think you said at the end of his turn and at the beginning of mine.
It's like a wall of text. Take damage each round. Oh god.
For consistency, we did do it at the beginning of Malavik's turn last time.
I don't even know where the hell I read it the first time. I got 2 documents open because this is like a weird special thing. First swallowed, and at the end of each of its turns, not your turn. So it should be the end of its turn. So we're not there yet. So I goofed earlier. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna take aim at you, Karun. Now you have limited cover here. This isn't the best. You're just kind of around the corner. Let me see what that's gonna give you. I think it's a little bit of a boost.
I think it's 2.
You have lesser cover. So this will be +1 to your AC. Okay. Because it's still like within melee range. It's just kind of around the corner a little bit. So I don't think it's that much. If you were like down in the other room, you'd have greater cover. It will try and strike you with its fists. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Yeah.
It's a crit though.
Ow! Oh! It does not crit, no, but it does hit.
Okay, so you have 20 AC.
I have 21 AC, but
Nice.
22 with cover.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Very good.
Finally.
For 14 bludgeoning damage. It probably actually hits some of the wood of the wall as it strikes you as well. Like it just does like a backhanded kind of attack and just kind of like crushes some of the wood as it hits you and smacks you into the wall. That's So this was actually a 25. I'm sorry, because that was its second attack, right? It tried to attack Yara first, and it failed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it wasted the
So
action.
that would have been a 25. And then this is a third strike. For 17, which is a miss. This one, it tries to probably just... I think probably tries to, like, kick... since its other arm is too far to probably hit you on that side. And it probably just tries to like kick you and misses. Okay. End of this turn, Malavik, you're gonna take 19 acid damage this time. It's your turn.
Okay, all the strength is leaving, and now it's just panic mode, so I am...
Life boost.
What? All right. Thank you. Okay, I will use the hatchet and finally use guidance on this attack. Yeah, it's a 17, so it's a miss.
Guidance is only
It's
for
already
the...
gone.
Yes. Yeah. It's only for the turn until that person's next turn. So if Arashar cast it
then
on you, then it
never
would be
mind.
yes.
16.
But
Sorry.
still, it would be 16. No, you're all right.
That is a miss.
Okay, I'm gonna keep swinging. 14 and...
Oh, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Whoa, hold on. Sorry, I think the first one was actually a hit.
Oh, because inside.
Yep.
It's hard to dodge when it's in
Yeah.
you.
Where did I see the friggin' AC for this? Ah, there it is. Okay. Sorry, 3 different documents to try and find that out. Okay, that is... The first one was a hit for 9 slashing damage. Weren't able to get your full weight behind it, Malavik, but you did manage to make a rent in its stomach.
I did attack twice already. My second attack was a 14.
Okay. Still
That's
there.
it. I only get 2 actions.
Okay. Rashtak, it's your turn.
Seeing this creature continue to eat and Malavik not get out as quickly as last time, I am changing my efforts and turning, using my reach spell, and having bugs begin to crawl and bite me to transfer the final goblin pox onto the second of these weird yeti things. It must make a fortitude save of 21. Please. Actually, god damn it. And that's my turn.
34. on
It's the
that.
effort that counts. I appreciate it.
Okay. Unfortunately, as your the mosquitoes begin to swirl around, you can see they just can't seem to find a place to bite this creature through all that thick fur. It sort of manages to cover up any exposed bits of flesh and manage to keep them away. Arcelia, she'll say, Malavik is getting very badly hurt. I can feel it. And she will strike with her Morning Star towards this one, with all her might. It's not good enough with a 14. That is a miss. We'll spin and try for a second attack. 15's no good either. Please, somebody help him! And she will do... She will use some special bullshit. Oh, this is a reaction. Okay, never mind. I can't do that. What is the trigger? Ah, okay. Got it. Celia has some special bullshit. I will wait to reveal that. Okay. And let's see. I guess this is just going to be a third Morningstar attack then. Doesn't have much she can do here. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah. All right. This is going to just be a third Morningstar attack. I don't think this is possible that she can hit this unless she gets a crit. 11, that's a miss. And Arcelia sort of is a bit frantic right now as she's trying to swing with the Morning Star and misses all 3 times. Yara?
Okay, I have a very strange question for you.
Okay. I will hopefully have a very strange answer for you.
So, I have Sanctuary on me. So I must be aware of hostile actions. If I were to try and open the mouth of this creature which cannot attack me, so technically would not be able to bite me.
It is definitely a hostile action.
Yes, a hostile action to try and save Malavik. Okay.
As much as I want to see Yara leap onto this creature and try and force its jaws open and spit Malavik, get Malavik spit out.
Just throw it out, darling. All right, it was worth a shot. All right. Well, that changes things. Let's see here. I feel like we really need damage right now, but I feel like I'm going to regret it if I get rid of Sanctuary. All right. I'm gonna have to do it then. So I will go ahead and I will use a turn to carefully step back away from the creature, using the not stride. What is it? Careful step or something. Step. Yes. All right. And from there, I will go ahead and I will summon up the needles yet again. And I will cast them towards, one of them looks severely injured, yes?
Oh yeah, the one that Arcelia is fighting.
That's going to be the best bet if we get rid of one, I think. I'm going to go ahead then and cast needle darts towards the creature that is closest to Arcelia.
Okay.
I will re-roll that.
Okay, re-rolling a 15.
For 25.
How do you kill it?
And that's cold iron. I am frantic. I let go of my sanctuary now that I have stepped back. There is nothing I can do. You would see it dissipate from around me, the shield that has kind of apparated around me, and I cast forth the needles that come from Adronis's rapier, and I thrust them directly towards the middle of its head, towards its eyes, and the final one to its throat. Darlings, we need to get Malefic out now! And that is my turn.
Haroon, it's your turn.
Is it actually dead? Is the thing dying? Is it already dead?
It's you can see its face is like ruined. There's all like blood flowing out of its throat and falls to the ground.
Right, well, I still have one more shot. I will launch a crossbow bolt at the creature who is nearest me. Is this within melee? Do I take a melee?
It is within melee range, yeah.
All right, then I will back up a couple of steps. To here.
Okay.
And this is no longer within melee.
Correct.
Very well. Now I will fire the crossbow.
Sure. 16.
Look. There's no reason we can't all be friends.
We won't call it a miss, we'll call it a comeback.
You've already eaten, you don't need any more food, right?
That is a miss, unfortunately. 16.
I will take cover behind the lizard, and that is my turn.
Okay.
You have more AC than me.
Governor. We'll move forward.
Oh, fuck.
And rushes towards a Roshtok.
It's coming for you, Rostock!
I know it's gonna be bad!
26.
It wasn't a crit somehow!
What's a crit?
It's a Roshtok's battle cry.
It wasn't a crit! That's the battle cry.
Oh shit, I am so sorry. It doesn't have to move. It can be right there. It's got a 10-foot reach. I'm so sorry.
I hate that. Can it still move closer?
What?
I said I hate that. Can it move closer?
It doesn't need to. 26 to hit is a regular hit, and this will be for 15 bludgeoning damage. You can see just like decks a Roshtok right in the face with a big hand. Just smashes him right in the face, and then brings its hand up and tries to smack him down into the ground like whack-a-mole. 25 to hit for 12 more bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And then a third hit. It will try to kick you while you're down. A 14.
It doesn't.
Roshtok like just gently limps out of the way. Okay, and then at the end of its turn, oh boy, 17 more acid damage heads your way, Malavik. It is now your turn.
Okay, I'll just do negative.
Another life boost.
12 plus 6. Alright. Wait, that didn't go through.
And I take 5 damage for you.
Oh, plus 6. There we go. Yes, I calculated that one, and thank you. I think with the best of my strength, I'm going to try to grab on some organs here. At this point, or wherever the hell I am, stomach lining, something. I'm going to cut at it. I don't think I can grapple it from the inside, can I?
No.
Oh, grapple its insides.
Yeah. right. Here we go. 21. And negative damage.
21. Yes, that is a hit. Again, you slice at it with the hatchet.
With losing my strength, I'm constantly trying to break out. Again, the 24.
A 24. Wow, on a second attack? Holy shit.
My hit is very high. I've just been rolling very low.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me just double check. That is not a crit. Barely. Okay. Yep. Another rent in its stomach. It's definitely gurgling. Sounds painful.
And for a third strike.
Can't. Slowed.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry. All right,
worries.
that's it. This is my turn.
Okay. Rashta.
I'm not used to being slowed.
I have a
I
question.
know what you're about to do. Go for it.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I do.
I hope so. When a target is a willing creature, do I have to see it if it's in range?
It depends on the spell. The spells have different casting requirements.
This one is somatic and verbal. That's the cast for me.
You don't need it. You don't need to see them now.
I'd like to enlarge Malavik.
Yes! Absolutely.
He becomes large size inside this thing.
Ant-Man versus Thanos.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You see me kind of doing these stretching motions as part of my spell casting and doing something that I've not done before.
What are you doing?
I'm making him bigger!
What?
Bursting forth is Megavitch.
Oh, shit. Can I attack
You are
it?
clumsy.
And
By the way, one.
the creature falls to the ground because that is surely enough damage to kill it. Well done. It falls to the ground in a horrible mess. Malavik is covered in viscera.
I will too fall to the ground. Can we not fight those again anytime soon? Then I will fall slump and close
Would you like
my
some
eyes.
ointment?
I fall unconscious.
Yeah, I think he needs some ointment. He'll be like
Alright.
that for 5 minutes. Would it be easier or harder to treat him when he's that size?
I don't think it matters.
Arcelia rushes over towards Malavik and starts checking on him.
He's alive. I think his last little wounds would close from life boost now.
He took a lot of damage.
Yes.
We heal.
Right. Anybody who needs healing, perhaps we move
I
back
have
a little
really
bit.
bad scratch on the side of my head, and it's just killing me.
I think my spine compressed.